Top 10 players who have negative 100 IQ. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to NBA Golden. We won't lie to you, most athletes aren't the brightest of the bunch, and let's be honest. In this video, we will share a list of the top 10 dumbest things basketball players have done or said in the last few years. Number 1, Derrick Rose. Nobody likes it when Rose sits out at games, but they hope his explanation will be good. This time, however, it was not. He talked about not wanting to overexert his body, which sure is fine by us. He probably meant he wanted to be in the best shape for the playoffs. The Bulls may be able to play in the NBA Finals in the spring. Oh, but no, that is not the reason why he wanted to rest his body. He was worried about being too sore to attend his son's graduation. His son is 2 years old. Number 2, Gilbert Arenas. A few years ago, Arenas was found keeping guns in his locker at the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. Once his stash was found, he was charged with a felony of having an unregistered firearm. To add fuel to the fire, it seems as if one of his teammates also had an unlicensed gun in his locker, and the two were arguing about some gambling bet at the time. Yikes, talk about a sticky situation. Arenas was suspended for the season, but was also sentenced to 2 years probation as well as 30 days in a halfway house. Number 3, Jayson Williams. Williams is notorious for starting bar fights, driving under the influence, and things have even gone as far as him being tasered by the police. This time around, however, his actions were worse than anything he had ever done before. After a basketball event he had done for charity, Williams was playing around with a gun, which ended up firing and shooting the limousine driver who had been hired to drive the entire team back to their accommodations. Accidental murder can't be the best for publicity. Number 4, Ron Artest. A fan threw a drink at Artest after an aggressive argument had erupted on the court. Afterward, Artest went into the stands to find the person he believed had dumped their drink on him and started a violent altercation. Punches and kicks were thrown, and it got so bad, Artest's teammates had to come in and help fight the fans off. I mean, he did throw the first punch. It's only natural for the others to try to defend themselves. Number 5, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq has said some very questionable things, one of which is stating that he believes the world is flat. There was also that time that Shaq mistook a common Greek temple for a bar. And when asked if he had visited during his time in Greece, another time he commented on that the Pythagorean theorem really embodies the way he plays, since there's really no answer. For the record, the theorem is very easily answered using the basic equation. When asked about his skills, he spelled period incorrectly. So clearly, Shaq's dumbness doesn't stem from one act or one thing he said, but almost every single thing he's done. While he does have a doctorate, it's merely honorary, clearly. Number 6, Javaris Crittenton. After signing with the Lakers, Crittenton was inspired to join a dangerous LA street gang. Why, you may be asking? Well, no idea. In 2011, he was convicted of murdering a mother of 4. Murdering. Unlike Jayson Williams, who accidentally pulled the trigger, Crittenton was doing so of his own accord. He claimed that she robbed him, and shooting her was his way of getting revenge. Over the years, he has also been indicted for numerous crimes related to gang activity, and even being tried for drug trafficking. Throughout all of this, he was under a multi-million-dollar NBA contract. So much for publicists, huh? Number 7, Latrell Sprewell. Sprewell has done some dumb stuff, to say the least. He's choked out his own coach, which people still aren't able to look past to this day. Additionally, he's also claimed a $21 million contract wasn't enough to feed his family, and that since he was a family man, he would need more, while he mortgaged his house to buy a luxury yacht. What? Number 8, J.R. Smith. Some of J.R. Smith's dumbest moments include him blowing Game 1 of NBA Finals. The Cavaliers had a pretty bad game in the NBA Finals when they lost to the Warriors, even though they had 2 very clear moments in which they could have scored enough to win. Smith dribbled out the clock after the rebound, not realizing the game had tied. This screw-up sent the game into overtime. in which the Warriors ultimately prevailed, proving to be a very embarrassing loss for the Cavaliers. Number 9, Javale McGee. McGee's most popular screw-up happened a few years ago when he attempted to free throw while drunk in a game. Now, scoring a free throw is difficult as it is, but to do one in the flow of the game as well as being completely intoxicated sounds like a recipe for failure. He obviously missed the basket, but what he did was surprising. Instead of taking the loss, he tried to make another dunk, but this time the aim was at a human head. Number 10, Tony Allen. Missing 4 layups in a row? Unheard of for someone of Allen's stature. The first layup was clearly an open miss, but what did he do next? He caught his own rebound and tried again, misses again. Then his teammate passes him the ball only for him to fail to make a basket. Oh, and he didn't stop there. He once again got his own rebound and made one final attempt. 4th time's the charm, eh? Nah. That brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.